Today is October 30th of 2025. Let's look into the energy and see what is it that Spirit would like for us to know at this time. First card out, just going to help permeate the entire reading here. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody, they are working on something. They're putting in the effort, nurturing something. If you look in this picture here, she is planting seeds. She's watching her plants grow. She's watering them, right? She's paying very close attention to them. So there's somebody here, or could be more than one person, but they're putting in some sort of work here, okay? They're doing something. They're working on something. This is like they're not where they've mastered it yet, but where they've begun something. So let's look and get more. What do we need to know about this Seven of Pentacles here? Moon, okay. So with the moon coming out, that tells us that they may be doing this in secret. This can be something that is hidden, that someone is unable to see. The moon can also be connected to some sort of deception or illusions. Whatever's going on, they're doing it in private. This can be within their home or with a small group of people. But there's something very secretive about whatever it is that they've begun to work on. So let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So this looks like a group of people. Looks like more than one person. This can be a friend group, but they've kind of came together and they've decided to do something. But this is something that they're not telling everybody. This may be a private group. This may be a group where you need to sign some sort of contract. This can be a group at work, but not like the entire organization, just people inside the group. Underneath that, we have the Page of Cups. This can be an emotional offer that they decided to agree to. This can be some sort of dream, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it looks like this group was offered to work on something and to do it in secret. I'm not getting that this is at a place of employment, but more so a few individuals working on something together in secret who have created their own friend group. But let's look and get more information about this. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this Seven of Pentacles? What is it that they've planted their seeds on and begin to work on? The Fool here. So the Fool, this talks about taking a leap of faith. This talks about doing something from the beginning. This can be starting from scratch. This can also be starting over. This may be something that they've done in the past and they've failed and they're deciding to go back around this cycle. The Fool can also be someone who is doing, or a group of people who are, they're doing something foolish, right? Something that they shouldn't be doing. And so we're going to look and see what else do we need to know about this. Spirit, tell us about this Moon card here, these secrets. What is it that they are working on in secret? This small group of people here. What do we need to know about this Moon card here? Please and thank you. A King of Swords here. So whatever it is that they're doing in secret, it looks like they may be doing it with a computer. They could be doing something online. The King of Swords here, this is typically a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but Looks like this is a masculine energy here. And he may be the leader of his group, if that makes sense. He's doing something in secret with a small group of people. He planted some sort of seeds. Looks like they can also be helping him with an offer. This can be a small offer of love. This can also be an apology to someone. They may be helping him on, you know, telling him, hey, this is how you get this person back. This is how you come into this person's life. We have a Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands, this is somebody who is magnetic, somebody very attractive. This can also be someone very strong, but the Queen of Wands falling underneath the Three of Pentacles. This can also mean that this King of Swords is working with a Queen of Wands. This can be who he's partnering with to do something. And or we're going to find out, but this Queen of Wands can also be the person who this King of Swords and this group of people are paying attention to try to help him come in and either give an apology or give an offer of love. Let's keep going. I would say a couple, but the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands coming out in two different suits. I'm not getting that they are a match. Let's see, what do we need to know about this apology? What do we need to know about this offer? Please tell us more about this Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting an offer here. With the Page of Pentacles, this can be both an offer of a small gesture, like an apology, and to give someone something. I'm going to get a little bit more energy here because I still feel like that there's a lot of things that are hidden in the reading right now. But the Page of Pentacles can definitely be something tangible, right? That can be money, finances, an offer to help them with something. But let's see, why do we need this group of people? Or why is this King of Swords working with this Queen of Wands to create this offer? Or why is he asking help from this group to make an offer to this Queen of Wands? What do we need to know here? I'm also getting immature energy because in the spread, we have the Fool card. This can be somebody reckless. And then we also have two pages here, right? And page, sometimes that can represent children, but sometimes it just means that the reading is in regards to people who are adults but immature. So let's see, what else do we need to know? We have Seven of Cups here. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, we know that talks about confusion, illusion. The Seven of Cups touching the Moon card, that tells us right there that whatever it is that this King of Swords is working on in secret, it is something very deceptive. This is definitely something that is not genuine. He's coming from a place of being disingenuous. It's also touching the Fool card. Seven of Cups is touching the Fool card, doing something foolish. The King of Swords, this is what he is working on. The Moon in secret. And Seven of Pentacles, this is something new that he's planning right now. We also have 7-7 here. That talks about not just intuition, but spiritual awakening, okay? And so this may be something that you have some sort of epiphany about. This person may reach out to you. Spirit is definitely saying to trust your intuition in this. Please excuse my cat in the background. She's so rude. Let's see. Looks like I already feel comfortable. All right, what else, Spirit, do we need to know about this? Yeah, another 7 here, you guys. Now we have 7, 7, and 7 here. So this is definitely some sort of sacred timing here. So it looks like they're doing something strategically. They're trying to plan for something at the perfect time here. But the Seven of Wands also talks about holding people accountable. It's touching not just the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, but it's also touching the Three of Pentacles here. So this group of people working with this King of Swords, they need to be held accountable for something that they're working on. that is connected to something in secret of trying to cause illusions, okay? These are definitely some sort of like false friends, or they work on things that are false behind the scenes. The broom here. So this talks about somebody having to clean something up. Somebody wants to clean something up. It could be something that they did in the past. It may be connected to their reputation. It almost feels like somebody trying to love bomb somebody in the past to fix the reputation or to fix how they look at that person. Something that they did, they want to go back and fix, but they're not coming, from a place of honesty, clarity, and openness. This is a group of people who are working on manipulation, right? They're working on trickery or some sort of like toxic influence here with this group. So let's get a little bit more here and then we will end the reading. Sun, yeah. The sun talks about the truth being revealed, right? So there's some sort of exposure here in regards to whatever it is that this group of people are doing. This could be you being able to see the truth. If you look at this card as well, very closely, she's actually been stung several times here on her arm. And around her are different bees. She knows this, right? If that makes sense. They think that she can't see, but she can. The sun represents something being revealed, right? Clarity being brought to the forefront here. So she is aware that these people are not who they say they are, right? She knows that they want to attack her in some sort of formal way. Let's see, what else do we need to know here? We will get 2 more cards. We have the 9 of Wands energy here. The 9 of Wands talks about blocking something. It can be blocking something. So this could be them trying to block the truth. This can also be you blocking these people when they come towards you to try to love bomb you. Because you know the truth, right? Because the truth is being revealed about some sort of betrayal or about their hidden agendas, right? Things of that nature. The 9 of Wands can also be you standing your ground, right? The 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands can both be somebody who is defending themselves, defending their truth, defending clarity, right? Defending their place. As well as a wounded warrior, someone who's went through a lot, right? And we just talked about all of the different bites on her arm from the bees that were around her in her energy. We're going to get 1 more card here and then we will close this out. And it came out. Yeah, so I'm going to show the bottom of the deck as well, but we have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant, this is some sort of like divine intervention where spirit is going to make sure that you see the truth. Spirit is going to guide you to kind of just like move forward. I'm also getting with this Hierophant energy, sometimes this can represent covens, right? It doesn't necessarily have to, but with the group of people here, who are working on things, who have some sort of like toxic attachment or toxic influence that they're carrying, right? Some sort of like saboteur energy here. They may be a coven, right? So this can represent multiple things here. I also feel like that Hierophant is representing them. This King of Swords, he may be orchestrating this group to help him, if that makes sense, with these actions that he shouldn't even be doing, right? Some sort of corruption here. But with the 9 of Swords at the bottom, we know that this isn't you, right? So this is their energy here. This is them being up all night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. They're laying in the bed with their eyes open, okay? This is anxiety. This is fear, right? This could even be trauma. But in this case, I'm really getting fear and anxiety, whatever it is that they're doing. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. Overall, I think that the message is telling you that there's some sort of cosmic order coming into fruition here. The veil is lifting on whoever it was or whatever this group is that are trying to work diligently behind the scenes to come towards you with some sort of deception. False friends, right? People of the past. It could even be false connections. Anyways, you guys stay tuned for more.